welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be another get ready with me video. As you can see in the background, it's early in the morning, so I thought I'd do a quick get ready with me video using all drugstore products. It would be fun to do kind of chit chat video, even though I'm kind of talking to myself really, and my dogs who are sleeping on my bed. I thought I'd, just talk to you guys about life and just some fun stuff, which is a new video for me. So if you guys like this type of video, definitely give me a thumbs up and comment down below, and I'll do some more of these. Let's jump right in. My face is already moisturized. I like using this Illuminating Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen. Has SPF. This is just Target brand. I'm going to take my NYX Tame in Frame Brow Pomade. This is in the color Espresso. And I'm just going to use a small angled brush. This is a Morphe B11 brush, but you can use any brush that you like. Morphe makes some amazing brushes, you guys, and they're so inexpensive and just so affordable, especially when you're starting out or even just when you're established. Their brushes are just really, really great quality, so definitely check them out if you haven't already done so. Maybe I'll do a Morphe brush giveaway. I have so many Morphe brushes that are horribly sitting in a bag that I haven't even used yet from my last trip. So maybe I'll do a giveaway or something like that, because these brushes are so amazing, and I feel like their website isn't that great. It's very difficult to navigate, and I totally understand that you can get so overwhelmed in makeup stores, and Morphe is definitely one of those places where you can get overwhelmed. Okay, so my brows are done, and I'll usually just run my finger across the top and the bottom just to kind of get out any excess product. And then of course I'll run a spoolie through it just to even out the product that I have. Sometimes it doesn't apply evenly on my brows, so I like doing this to just evenly spread out that product and take off any excess product where it could have been where I applied too much. Right, so now let's start priming our face. I'm going to use the NYX Shine Killer Primer, similar to texture-wise to the Smashbox Photo Ready Primer. So I'm just going to take a tiny little bit and press this into the center of my face. That's where I usually get oily. And then whatever's left on my hands, I'll just spread it outwards towards the edges of my face. Alright, so let's start on our eyeshadow. I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer. This is probably my new favorite drugstore concealer. This is the new Revlon ColorStay concealer. This is in the color medium, I believe. Yep, medium. And I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit of this onto my lids. This is just going to prep my lids for eyeshadow and sculpt out the bottom. I'll add usually a little bit to the top as well to clean those up and make them look nice and crisp. Flat angled brush like this is definitely a staple brush to have in your kit, because it's nice. It gets right into the corners and just does a really good job of sculpting out and blending out any concealer wherever you have it and in small, hard to reach places. So really, really like this brush. And of course we have to set that powder. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder and just a big fluffy brush. This is the MAC 214 brush. Is that what it's a MAC 224 brush. Now we're ready for eyeshadow. So to start, I usually like to start with the crease color, and I'm just going to take my NYX Highlight and Contour palette. This is the powder version, and I'm going to use the lightest color, which is this one right here, and I'm going to take a medium fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M332 brush, and I am just going to dip the tip of this brush into the powder. Of course, tap off any excess, and I'm just going to start with the middle, applying this color to the middle of my lid, and then gently blend this out in my crease. I don't want to blend this out too much upwards because I do want this color to look, to really define my crease. So I'm just going to go back and forth in windshield wiper motions. And then with what's left on my brush, which isn't much, just kind of blend this up into the crease just a little bit. I love using contour colors for this type of a look. It's kind of like a nice, number one, a double way to use your contour highlight palette, but it's also nice to have just a pretty soft brown matte eyeshadow color. Alright, next we are going to prime our lids. I am just using the Maybelline Color Tattoos. This one is in the color Barely Branded. I absolutely love these. I know I don't use them too much, but I love these products. And I'm going to take my small angled brush, or my flat angled brush I should say, and just gently apply this to my lid. You don't have to be too precise with this, but again, try to not get this in your crease area. We want to keep that nice and clean with the matte eyeshadow color that we just used. And you know, the great thing about this is you don't have to apply too much. We're just using it as a primer for our eyeshadow, so it's nice that you can just apply a little bit and it works really well. Next, I'm going to apply L'Oreal's Infallible eyeshadow in Strawberry Blonde. I absolutely love these guys. I feel like they came out a couple years ago and no one really talks about them now, but they're still such great eyeshadow colors. Same thing with the Maybelline Color Tattoos. I love when they come out with new colors because it's such a good base. Now I'm just going to pack this onto my lid. This is a MAC 223 brush. I can't find any of my other Morphe flat brushes. But I'm just going to dab this onto my lid where we applied the primer. Again, make sure to not get this in the crease, but I absolutely love this color. I think it's so pretty, and I think it goes really well with the lipstick that we are going to use. Definitely make sure to tap off any excess product before you apply this onto your lid. This does have a lot of fallout, and we don't want to get that on our skin because this is actually really difficult to clean off of your face once it is on. So let's move on to our face. I am going to use my favorite drugstore foundation, you guys. This is the Revlon ColorStay Whipped Foundation. I am in the color 332 Beige, and I just love this. I have oily skin, so I feel like this just really lasts on my face all day, and I just love it. I'm just taking any random brush to just apply this to my face, and then I'm going to blend it in with the new Real Techniques Diamond Blender, Makeup Blender. And of this, obviously it's supposed to be like the competitor to the Beauty Blender, but from Real Techniques, and I'm not sure if I feel like it does the same job. I feel like it, just like when I feel it on my face, it just feels really hard. And like, I don't know, it just feels really hard, and it's not as squishy as the Beauty Blender, but it's okay. I guess it does its job. I don't feel like my foundation is as light and airy and airbrushed as it is with Beauty Blender, but if you can't afford the Beauty Blender, this is definitely the way to go. There's some other like knockoff blenders out there that really aren't that good, and those are just terrible ones that you can find at Marshall's or Ross, even at Ulta. They're just not that good, but I actually prefer the other orange makeup blending sponge that they have. I feel like that one's better and a little softer than this one. Now let's add some concealer. I just want to conceal underneath my eyes, and of course these little spots around on my cheeks, old acne scars, and my little blemish up there. I'm going to pile a good amount of concealer on that. I'm going to let that set a little bit while I blend the rest of these areas in. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot to tell you about the Unicorn Frappuccino. Did anybody try it? I actually ended up buying it more for the picture than anything, because when I tried it, it tasted like strawberry milk, but I didn't mix in any of like the sour stuff, which I guess is good, but I'm not a huge milk drinker, so I just kind of took some pictures, passed it around in the office because everyone wanted to try it and see what it tasted like, and that was kind of the end of that. But that was a cute little drink that they made. I know they're coming out with some other ones, like I think a dragon one and a mermaid one, so of course you'll definitely be seeing pictures of those. Now let's add, Yeah, let's take a little bit of this. Let's take some NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in the color Gleam. I'm gonna apply a tiny little bit of this, like that much on my hand. I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of apply a couple dots onto my face. Be very careful with this because it has more of the pink undertones. It can turn your face more pink. A couple other lighter versions of this, but this is the one that fits my skin tone the best. Now that all is blended in, let's add some wing liner. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Linear Noir liquid liner. You guys know how much I love my Kat Von D liner, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this does the exact same thing. I just love that liner so much, and I feel like it's so easy to apply. So this is in the black color. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to start at the corner of my eye, bring it right to my crease, pick a line halfway, and then just start building this out to the middle of my eye. And then start a thinner line on the inner corner of my eye, and I just meet it with the thicker corner. Some days I want that wing to be nice and really thin and clean, but today, since this is more of a non-precise, I guess, everyday makeup look, I don't really care. Let's finish up this look. I'm going to powder my face. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder again, and preferably a clean, fluffy brush. I'm just going to dab this all over my face. Of course, depending on if your skin is oily or if it's dry, then you don't really have to powder your face, and you can have that really pretty glow on your skin. But my T-zone is oily still, so I am going to add a generous amount of this powder to my skin. Let's use our blush. CoverGirl has some really awesome blushes, you guys. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're CoverGirl cheekers, and these are only like $4. They're really awesome, and they're really pigmented, and the blend out is so-so, but I still like using them compared to like $7 or $8 blushes from like Revlon. This one has a little bit of shimmer, and I'm trying to look at what the name is, but of course there's no name on it. Oh, here we go, number 120 Soft Sable. And I'm just going to take a blush brush. I'm just going to apply this onto the apples of my cheeks. I sometimes will make the mistake and apply it right on top where I apply my highlighter, and that's not where you want that to go. Here's going to go your contour. We're not doing contour today. And then just right above that is going to be where you apply your blush. So usually dab it on first to apply the most amount of product, and then I will swirl it and blend it out. Now I'm going to quickly apply some mascara. You guys know how much I love my mascara. These are my new favorite mascaras right now. This is Rimmel Volume Accelerator mascara. So this is supposed to have some sort of oil in it to make your lashes grow longer. Obviously, we love that. And this other one is this CoverGirl, the Supersizer Fibers Mascara. So this is supposed to apply some little fibers onto the end of your lashes to also make them appear longer. So absolutely love both of those. Apply some highlighter. Ulta actually came out with the rainbow highlighter, which is so pretty. You guys remember like a while ago, a year ago, it was like super popular. So I purchased it, and it's actually really pretty. I was super surprised. But this is the new NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating powder. This is supposed to be like an equivalent of the Becca version of this. Right now I'm just going to take my blush brush, the tip of it, apply a teeny tiny little bit, and apply that right on top of my blush. You can see how gorgeous that color is. Now you have to be careful because this is on the purple side. It can have like a muddy effect if you apply too much of this, so just be careful. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my Cupid's bow and on the tip of my nose, and a little bit on the arches of my eyebrows. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that highlighter again. Just apply a teeny tiny bit with this fluffy brush to underneath my brow bone, just to add a little bit more pizzazz and that little bit of that highlight. Super pretty. A little bit more on my nose just because. Now let's apply our lipsticks. I don't know if you guys have seen these adorable new Maybelline baby lips, but I absolutely love having these in my car just like as emergency lipsticks. So let's see. Ooh, I really want to do this one, you guys. Oh, but this one's so pretty and it matches my shirt. Uh-oh. These are the dilemmas I go through every day, you guys. What lip color am I going to choose? Ooh, let's do this one. Okay, this one is Strawberry Pop number 15. And apply it just like chapstick, really. These are so pigmented. I like to apply a little bit of this at a time. And then spread this all over my lips, and then I'll apply a little bit more. What's nice about these, it has buildable color, and these are so moisturizing. Let's do my hair. Okay, be right back. Right, everybody, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like this new format for videos. I don't think I'll be doing it too often because it does take up a lot of time and I'm just basically ranting, but I hope you guys like it, and if you do want to see a couple more of these videos, definitely leave me some comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see more makeup tutorials and talk more about highlighters and cool drugstore stuff. Just let me know. As always, thanks you guys so much for spending the time with me. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, so you can stay up to date with all of the drugstore makeup tutorials, haul videos, and all that good stuff that I have coming out. Thanks you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!